Good day. So today I want to talk about the Labubu dolls. So if you're not familiar with these dolls, I'm going to give you some information and explain why you should stay away from these dolls and definitely not buy these dolls for your kids. Now again, you pronounce these dolls Labubu. Now the guy that created this is a guy that goes by the name of Kasim Long. Now he's from Hong Kong. He's an artist, so he was the one that created these dolls. Now initially, when he designed this character, this was a part of his The Monster series of illustrated books and collectibles and figurines that he created. Now he created this Labubu from this demon named Pazuzu. So again, this Labubu doll is based off of a demon that goes by the name of Pazuzu. Now, to give you some information about Pazuzu. Now, Pazuzu is the king demon of the demons of the wind. Now, this demon is known to feed off of fear. It's known to feed off of nightmare. So I explain this to people a lot. Of course, I work with deliverance and healing, so I'm around this type of stuff all the time. So when you're dealing with these demons, the more fear that they can instill in you, you get scared, that actually helps to build them up, and that makes them strong. So I tell people it's always good to stand your grounds and fight back. Now this demon Pazuzu, this is the demon that was in the movie The Exorcist. Now, you know, most of us, we say The Exorcist is one of the scariest movies we've ever seen. I know I definitely feel that way. This demon, Pazuzu, this is actually the demon that possessed the little girl in that movie. If you remember, her name was Reagan. So this demon, Pazuzu, possessed her. Now, a lot of people, well, a lot of celebrities rather, started putting this Labubu doll on their purses. So they started doing this. So of course, this created this trend, this fab, and people just started doing this. So it got very, very popular in a short amount of time. And you know, some people were selling these dolls for like thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, it was just definitely going crazy. A lot of people that purchase these dolls, because of course you have kids, but you also have adults that was purchasing these dolls as well. A lot of different reports just started coming in from all over the place. Some of the reports where people were saying that the eyes on the doll would turn red. Some other people said that the eyes would turn green. I know it was someone else that had a story, and this person started talking about how after purchasing this doll and bringing the doll inside of her room, she started to see shadow figures all throughout the room. It was another story of a person that purchased this, and this young lady, she had the doll in her room as well. So she had this doll in her room, and then she woke up and she had a lot of scratch marks all over her neck that she believed that came from this doll too. So a lot of people are just having funny feelings, uneasy feelings whenever they are around this doll. Another story, someone was saying that when they had the doll, that they noticed that they had this doll inside of their room. So they had this doll inside of their room, and they set it in one location, and then they noticed that the doll moved by itself. So it appeared to be it was in one location, then it ended up moving by itself. So again, this is a demon, so that's attached to this doll. So you definitely, again, don't want your kids to have it. If you have it, you need to get rid of it as well. A lot of kids are reporting and they're saying that they're having nightmares after purchasing this doll and having a doll inside of the room. Also, there are reports of people saying that the smile on the doll grows, so the smile gets bigger as you're looking at this. Now, there was an older lady that came out with a story about this as well, about this doll. And this lady had to be, I want to say, maybe in her early 70s. So she purchased the doll, and she put this doll on her purse. So this lady was explaining that, she's saved, that she's a woman of God, and that she never curses. She never used profanity. But she noticed after she purchased this doll, after she placed it on her purse, or she would probably say her pocketbook. After she put it on her pocketbook, she said that she started cursing, just using all types of profanity. She started feeling real negative. She was saying how people would be around her and everybody was just irritating her and aggravating her. And she's never felt this way, so she got rid of hers. There was another report that came in of a lady that purchased this doll. So she purchased the doll, and after she gets the doll, she's driving in her car, and then she ended up in a car accident. So after the car accident, she started to get very, very ill. She started feeling very sick. She also said that she felt something tugging on her heart. So something was stabbing and tugging on her heart. Again, all of this is coming from this demonic doll. Also, people are also reporting that they purchased this doll, and this doll is in the home, and they're seeing different things that are just moving. Again, shadows, shadow figures. It's just a real uneasy feeling after they purchase this doll, and this negative energy is inside of the home. Now, one thing that I stress a lot, I talk about a lot, if you follow me, I explain that when it comes to these demonic spirits, they cannot just attach to you. They can't just say, hey, I want to possess this person. I want to attach to this person. So it doesn't work that way. They can only do this through an invitation. So in other words, it's what we call a legal right. So they have a legal right to be in you if you've opened that door. So by bringing this doll inside of your home, you are inviting them inside of the home. So not only will they attack you, they will attack everyone that's inside the home. And these dolls, this demon can do a lot of damage. I've even seen people that seem to be so attached to the doll, and they don't want to let it go. So they're hearing all this stuff and these reports of people saying how demonic their doll are. So they are actually taking the doll to get baptized, like that's going to change something. So they have actual videos of people dressing the doll up in all white and getting the doll baptized. And I can tell you, that won't do a thing. That won't do a thing at all. Some people want to keep this doll so bad that they're actually praying over the doll, thinking that that's going to help. None of that will help. You need to get rid of the doll. That's what you need to do. You need to get rid of it. You definitely don't want it attacking your kids, and you definitely don't want it attaching to your kids or attacking you or attaching to you as well. So if you're someone and you've purchased this doll and you've noticed that it's a lot of strange things going on, you're not feeling right, you're feeling eerie, you can go on my page. You can also go on my website. You can listen to deliverance videos that I have. You can listen to that, and that will help to drive this demon out. It'll help to drive this spirit out. I also have a house prayer that is on my social media pages, and it's also on my website as well. And you can play this house prayer to help to remove, this spirit as well. Because once one come in, then you'll have multiple spirits come in. Next thing you know, you will have a portal in the home, and this stuff can grow, and it can get real bad real quick. So these prayers definitely will help. Keep your eyes open and understand it is a lot of demonic activity. Satan, he's dumb, but he's clever too. So he's trying to work through the youth. He's trying to work through the young kids, trying to bring this stuff in, and of course work through the celebrities. And we know what most of the celebrities are about. So Keep yourself safe, keep your family safe, keep your kids safe. If you have this doll, get rid of it. Have a great day.